Hey guys, I'm back. I haven't posted a video in a while, I haven't been really doing much with my cars lately, so I mean, there's no point in putting out videos and such. I just felt like I should put out a video right now because I was feeling it. I've been playing Card Fight Vanguard lately, so that's pretty fun. You should go check it out. Google it, whatever. It's an up and coming game. It's pretty fun, not gonna lie. But anyway, let's go to the main gist of this video. I'm just giving a basic deck profile that I have right now. Not saying that this deck is complete. I have to proxy about maybe 5 or so cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 cards. 6 cards. One of them is honest because I'm really stupid and I just don't have one. I don't even know why. But yeah, this is a basic Lightsworn, like chaos type Lightsworn deck profile that personally I made. I feel like even though this deck isn't like topping or whatever, I feel like this deck that I have here is pretty solid. Like, it can probably hold its own ground against many of the top tier decks. I just don't know why people aren't running it. I've used it before in against the top decks, and it's even like 50-50. I win some, I lose some, But let's get to the actual deck profile now. Okay. First off, the obvious 3 JDs. You can't go without it. BLS, one of the proxied cards. I'm just using, regular Blackluster Soldier for it. It's a good proxy. Now, for the Lightsworns, I have double Lumina. One of my Luminas is Cyberjar, just because Cyberjar is cool. I feel like you have to run 2 Luminas now because, in this format, they just changed it from 1 to 2. So, and it's a pretty solid card, dumping Lightsworns that you don't have in the grave to revive, like maybe a wolf or whatever, that you have multiple copies in the grave. So, it's just easier to get out JD with it. And most of the ones I run are mill 3, and there are a couple that are mill 2. So, 2 Lilas. I'd rather not run 3 because 3 is just overkill. Now, this is the main part of my deck that I feel is different from everyone else's. I run 3 wolves. Yeah, wolf gets, clogged in your hand if you draw it or whatever. But most of the time, I have a bunch of discard effects in my deck. Like 2 Luminas. I have the Solar Recharges and Monster Reincarnation. Those kind of help to ease out the wolves in the hand, put them in the grave, be, 1 extra Lightsworn in the grave for JD, or you could even revive it with Lumina. And it's an easy 21 beater. You can bring it out 1 turn, attack with it, and overlay with Lila or Jane or Aaron or whatever to bring out Exceed monsters, And then 3 Raikou, main destruction, Everyone knows if you set a monster, it's Raikou. Pretty much. So yeah, 1 Celestia. I guess you can say she's like my tech. I don't really know if you would call it a tech or not, but it took me a long time to get this. And mainly I would get this if I would use... No, not that. I would use something to mill my deck, and it would be in my hand, and if I just so happen to mill a wolf, it'd be like an easy, tribute summon, mill another 4, and destroy 2. It can be Starlight Roaded, yeah, but the main part is milling the 4. It's kind of, the big deal part. To get easy JD, whatever. And then 1 Jane. Running 2 is a little too much. I don't think the 300 attack boost is all that great. He's just good to have an extra Lightsworn, so you have more variety. And then 1 Aaron. Aaron has gone down in usefulness for me because of the ruling that if it attacks a face down defense position monster, it's not it's flipped and then returned to the deck. So its flip effect goes off before Aaron returns it to the deck. So, but other than that, he's pretty solid. Gets rid of marshmallows, gets rid of those can't be destroyed by battle cards that are in defense. So yeah, he's pretty solid. Mill 3, no big deal. Agors, for the chaos. No continuous spells or traps in this deck, so this is pretty good. And most of the traps can be activated at any time. So he's a viable option in this deck. You could just do Gore's Beatdown. Honest, why don't I have one of these? I don't know why I don't have one of these. He is a really easy card to come around, and whatever. I'll get to it eventually. But yeah, Honest, good with lights. That's about it. Kind of a staple. Sangan. I got it like this. Not kidding. Armed Dragon level 7. I got it like this. But, yeah, just searching, Necro Gardna. Amazing at 2. Negate 2 attacks. If you use it with Lumina, you get to revive a monster from your grave. You can discard it to revive a monster. And so it's an easy, easy big monster negate attack. Plague Spreader. He's the only, tuner in this deck. I don't run that many synchro monsters because you can't really tune too much to anything. I run level 5s, level 6s. That's about it. And a Black Rose. And then the other tuner, which you don't really use as a tuner, Effect Veiler. Good all around. I mean, why wouldn't you run Effect Veiler? If I could run like maybe a Max C or something, that would be nice, but I mean, it's Effect Veiler. What are you gonna do? Charge of the Light Brigade. I wish I had the nice one, but I'm stuck with the special edition one. This is the Searcher for any level 4 lower Lightsworn. So, I mean, you kind of have to have it. 3 solar recharges. I could only get my hands on 1. There's this guy at the shop that I've been going to. He has solar recharges. He values them at 10 apiece. So I'm just like, oh god, that's redonkulous. But I'm using Upstart Goblin as my proxy. So yeah, solar recharges. They're good for getting the wolves out of your hand. Good for drawing and good for milling. I mean, it's an all-around just good card. And then staples: Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, Foolish Burial. Usually my Foolish Burial goes toward Wolf so I can special summon him, but, if you're about to hit that, that magic number of 4 in the grave and you have JDs in your hand, why not? Why not just, get rid of that Celestia or something? Heavy, same principles, staples. And then my one spell card tech, I guess you could call it a tech, Monster Reincarnation. Yeah, I have gone countless times having this in my hand and nothing to use it on, and then all of a sudden late game or mid game, I would mill a JD, or if I have a Light in the Dark in the grave and I mill like a BLS, I, get it back into my hand. But yeah, this is a good card to get Wolf out of your hand and get something more useful from your grave in your hand. So, I mean, all around good card. I would just, this would be one of the cards I would, if I had to side, I would side out for, multiple things. Anyway, moving on, Solemn Judgment. My friend has all of mine. Makes me really sad. But, yeah, Solemn Judgment, good card. 2 Bottomless. Now that no priority, Bottomless is at a high. You can't really do anything against it. Opponent summons JD, you Bottomless it, no effect. Dimensional Prison. I don't know why I like this card. I just like it. It's the remove from play effect that I like. Compulse. Again, on the grounds of no priority. Return it back in the hand. Not so useful against JD, but I mean, Synchro monsters, when they're synchro summoned, you might as well just return them. Exceed monsters, when they're exceed summoned, just return it. And then Mirror Force. Mirror Force is just a good card all around. And so, this video was 10 minutes long. Who knew? Anyway, so if you guys have any, questions, concerns, constructive criticism, key word in that sentence was constructive. Please don't just comment and say, hey, your deck sucks, no one's playing Lightsworns anymore. Yeah, I know. But anyway, hope you like this deck. If you guys have any constructive criticism, please comment. If you like this video, like it, by all means. I don't really get the point of favoriting, but if you like it, if you like this video that much, then, go ahead. I'm not in control of your life. So yeah, I hope to complete this deck sometime in the future. One of my old friends said he traded away his BLS, and I was like, no! But, whatever. I'll get my hands on one eventually. So yeah, I should call myself the, local low-budget deck builder. See you guys later.